Hello, and welcome to today's episode of the Pokemon Shining Pearl Nuzlocke. In today's episode, we are going to head over to Celestion Town, and maybe try to make it over to Vale. I don't remember the name of the city, but we're gonna make it that direction. What was it? Veilstone. There we go. I did a little bit of off-screen grinding for levels and such. We got Buddy has now evolved, which was huge, because one of the gyms coming up is a water type gym, so having Buddy is going to be helpful. Leonard leveled up a little bit. The egg hatched into a Happiny, and we named it Chunk, and by we I mean I. Lickitung was in the party and leveled up. I didn't actually end up using it because it's not named, but I did want to get it some levels because I forgot to name it when we were back in Eterna City. Oops. And Sean leveled up a little bit. Also, while we were leveling, I did encounter the Mount Cornet encounter, and in order to just, you know, stay faithful to the first Pokemon that you don't own on a route that, you know, you haven't caught anything on, you catch. We have Squishy, the Cleffa. So now we have Chonk and Squishy. But with the team now leveled up a little bit, and to avoid getting some people too high leveled, we are going to move some of these back from the leveling process. Too many water types. I need electric types. And I did some research. There is a way to get a Pikachu, which I will need for the water gym, because there's the Gyarados. And Gyarados is super effective against, guess who? Buddy. Yep. And guess who else? Ebot. And Gyarados is scary, so I would like to have the Pikachu. Anyway, we're gonna keep leveling. Actually, you know what? Sean isn't really gonna help us too much in any of the upcoming battles either. So we're gonna go mostly with the main team. It does look like there's a fight as soon as I get to Veilstone with the rival. And they have a 28. So I really don't think I'm gonna hit 28 with anybody before I hit rival battle. So we'll see how we're faring once we hit Celestion Town. Anyway, with that out of the way, and apparently I can't hit Route 212 yet, which is the route that is south of me. It is currently blocked off, but the Pikachu was found at the Pokemon Mansion in the Trophy Garden. So it's cold in my room today. I'm also recording a lot earlier than I normally do. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna lead with Leonard. Actually, we're gonna lead with We're gonna lead with Leonard. I hope you guys are having a day so far. Today, of course, being Wednesday the 22nd. Ooh, our rock type. I should have bled with Buddy. We'll do a quick swap. Oh, also I could get an encounter here. I forgot. Because we tried to get an encounter, but it was all Pokemon. It was like all Bidoofs, or Bibarrels, I think, that I was encountering. I thought a pre-evolution of Sudowoodo was a little strange, but... Oh, a Pichu! I would love to have a Pichu. Probably not very heavy. That still did decent damage. Uh-oh. And the Paralyze. Nuzzle is a really strong move. It's a better Thunder Shock. Oh, really? But I'm hoping there's a way to get Pikachu in the Trophy Garden. And apparently if you use Thief on Pikachu's in the Trophy Garden, you can get the Light Ball, which increases Pikachu's special attack. So that's another reason I'm really looking forward to getting one. As it's going to be very helpful until we can get a Thunderstone to essentially double the special attack of Pikachu. Oh no, I no longer have Flash Fire, and I can't fall asleep. Whatever shall I do? Run fast. Run fast. There is a chance to get a... Wait. Oh! Look at that! Buddy has natural cure. Who'da thunk? That was helpful. I was gonna go use a Paralyze Heal, but I didn't have to. Alright, let's see if we can get somebody that I don't have already. Come on. Heck, even if I run into Chansey, that's technically going to be a Species Clause. I already have one of you, too. Uh-oh. Hopefully I can run. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just move forward. Oh. The route encounters in this game are somewhat atrocious. A lot of finding something different really comes down to the Grand Underground. It really does. It's a little frustrating, to be honest. I should have swapped you out. Because pretty much all the way up until Pastoria City, which is where the water type gym is, it's all different evolutions of the same, like, 10 Pokemon that we've already found. It's Bidoof, Machop, Luxio, Staravia. It's like there's so many that are the same Pokemon that we've been encountering since like the first or second route. So it's a little frustrating on that regard that, you know, the likelihood of finding a well-rounded team is harder just by encountering Pokemon on the routes. Apparently, I got very lucky with Leonard, because if you don't pick Chimchar at the beginning of the game, Ponyta is the only other fire type that you can get. So, glad that we found Ponyta. Much needed fire type. Alright, we have a double battle coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and use a potion, because you can never be too careful. And we're gonna fight these people right here. So the next two gyms both have a level cap of level 30. And so what I'm going to do is the first gym is fighting type, so I'm going to kind of curate the team to flying and psychic. And go into the battle with those. And then the next gym is water type, so then I'll take the flying psychics out and put in the grass and hopefully an electric type in for that battle. I'm scared about that rock throw. Yeah, I'm scared about that rock throw. So it's gonna be tough to keep Pokemon from getting over-leveled. But I'll do my very best. Good old Swift. Wow, for not being very effective, it still did a fair amount of damage. Yay! Fart grew up to level 25. I don't know why it's not using Confusion against me. I mean, I'm glad it's not, but... Ooh. There we go. So I know that you have to pretty much battle every trainer in this game in order to see all of the Pokemon for the dex. But again, I don't know. Currently sitting at 25 on 2 of them, 24 on 2 of them, and then 21, 23 kind of makes me feel like I don't get into the fight with the other trainer until up here, and I don't want to be... I guess trainer battles, it doesn't matter if I'm over-leveled, it's just the gym. So I don't want to be going into the gym over level 28. So I'm probably going to have to be a little picky about which battles I fight. Because I don't want to fight this one. It's hard. It's hard maintaining the levels in this game. really didn't think it through as much as I probably should have. Oh, man. Lots of things that are good against my first two on this team. I hate keep going back to Jiraiya, but it's good to have a carry, I think. Is it a little cheap? 100%. Do I care? It's my first Nuzlocke. My official first Nuzlocke ended in tragedy. I think I talked about it before. The Omega Ruby Nuzlocke. First gym, wiped out. Just completely got me and everybody. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Level up for 3 of them. The 3 that needed it the most. Well, Jiraiya didn't really need it, but Leonard and Buddy did. Let's see. He doesn't seem like he's gonna want to battle me, is he? Huh. Interesting. Alright. I had to go turn my heat on. So I didn't want you guys to be like, oh hey, where'd you go? In the middle of the recording, so I just stopped it and started a new one. It is quite chilly. It's also raining, which is nice. To an extent. Not when you have a dog so much, because it usually means that you have to go out and, you know, take a dog potty in the rain. Which means you get wet, they get wet, then they smell. Okay, what were we doing? Okay, let's see. Is this a battle? He's got a bird next to him, so I have a gut feeling. Man, it would have been nice to have Geodude on this route. We're gonna swap Leonard out front. Oh, you don't want to fight me. That was hardly worth it. Oh. I'm glad you were really happy, buddy. That's... Oops. No! Oh my gosh. I don't like being on the bike in this game so much. It starts slow, and then I always feel out of control. I kind of want to go into the Lost Tower. I think that might be there might be an encounter in there. Actually, I know there is. Turns out that at nighttime, there's a chance to get Mischievous and Shining Pearl, which I would love to have, but it's not nighttime. But let's go in and see if we can get an encounter in here. I don't think there's anything on the first floor. And I think that there's also a way to make it through this without fighting anybody. With only 5 levels left to go, and... has me a little worried. We'll fight only the battles that we absolutely have to. Oh, we have an encounter in here. Let's see what our encounter is. We have a... See, this is what I'm saying. Everywhere has, like, the same 10 Pokemon. Just evolutions of them, but the same 10 Pokemon. I was like, we've already got... I still don't have my Route 209 encounter, whatever route it is I'm on right now. Still don't have it yet, because it's only been Pokemon that I already have. Let's see. I don't think any of those items are really worth... Let's see what we get here. Ghastly, maybe? Oh my gosh, another Zubat. Look, banger. I know, you're gone. I would love to have another one, don't get me wrong. I would love another chance to get a Crobat. But I'm kind of at the point where it's like, unless it clearly is like the only Pokemon that I can get. Okay, so these are... Let's either fight those two people... Oh, there's 3 people there. Or just these 2 right here. So... We'll go with these 2 right here. Interesting that he started the encounter. Oh, see, these are the 2 that I could catch in here at nighttime. You can stay out, Leonard, but buddy, we're gonna swap you for Burb. That didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. I'm glad I swapped. I'm very glad I swapped. Ooh. Okay, it was a crit. I never remember which types resist themselves. And so I tend to just not attack a type that's the same as my type. Like Murkrow's also flying type. So I'm not gonna hit it with the flying move. Alright, I should do it right here. Oh, it would have been nice to have Misdrevious. Would have been real nice. I mean, I guess if I don't run into anything on the way up that I don't already have. Oh, look at that. I'll help keep Pokemon away. That's handy. I wonder what TM96 is. Oh, look at that. I'm glad I came up here. Okay. I don't think that there's anything to encounter up on this level. Oh, there is. Let's see if there's something that I don't... Alright, there we go. We have Ghastly. And I'm not gonna knock it out. There we go. Uh-oh. Shoot, I'm kind of stuck in a... Hopefully this catches it. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Oh no.
can't escape me!
Oh no. How long does Curse go on for? I should have swapped before. How long does Curse? Leonard. I will not lose you. Come on, get in the Pokeball, get in the Pokeball, get in the Pokeball, get in the Pokeball. Because I can't even run away now. Oh. That was terrifying. Yes. We're gonna name you Terror. That was such a nasty combo. Yeesh. Alright, well, there's our encounter for the Lost Tower. Let's get the heck out of here. Can I use an escape rope? An escape rope? Wow. Stumbled over that one. This episode may end up going a little long because I don't know how long I recorded for before. I guess I could look that up real quick. That's actually a pretty quick thing to do. How long is this video? 16 minutes. Okay. So I've got about 20-ish that I can record here. Man, I wish I could get through this maybe a little bit faster. Oh yeah, I was gonna use an escape rope. Get me out of here. I'll come back and fight these people later if I still need levels. But I've got a gut feeling I'm not going to. We're gonna use a potion on Burb as well. It's terrifying. Alright, let's do the fight. Oh, I also found out that you don't get Eevee until the post-game. My intent this entire time was to... Sorry, give me a second. My intent this entire time was to get a Glaceon to take on the Elite Four. Not gonna happen. You can't. You can't. Ooh. Leonard? My guy. Leonard's flirting with death. Okay. It's super effective, but it didn't hit as hard as I thought it was going to. Oh, wow. Let's go, Burb. Let's go. Burb's almost to the point where I can't keep leveling it. I need to go swap somebody else out. Here, shortly. Alright, we made it to Salacion Town. Come over here. Yes, please. I have not used flow art, I think, at all, even once. And it doesn't have a flying type move. And it's not going to do me any good, because I'm pretty sure Ghost can't hit fighting type. So at least in the first gym, it's not going to do much good for me. So we need to swap. We'll put Bummer back in just for the time being. Burb is fine for now. I just don't want it over 28 before the gym starts, I think. There's really nobody else that I feel like nobody else is gonna do well in a fighting gym. Weak. Wait. Are you normal or are you fairy? Well, Cleffa, maybe. High friendship for that sounds like another Pokemon that I'm gonna have to raise off screen. Licky's gonna be weak. Doubloon is the double type. We already have Jiraiya, Steel Psychic. Weak. Can't hit. I don't see how Buizel's really gonna help in a fighting gym. Same with the Fish Ticks and Gotchi. Sorry, Gotch. If the, you know, it's a Psyduck, if it was Psychic type, you know, Psychic Water, which everybody thinks Golduck is, but it's not, it's just water, then it could be helpful, but I don't think so. So really the only other Psychic that we have is Ipman, and Ipman doesn't evolve until somewhere in the 30s. So won't even be able to use that in the gym. Alright. Okay. Well, this is, I think, as much as we can do for the time being. What's this building? Oh, this guy has, like, items that you can buy if you have the Pokemon that he wants to see. Oh, he just gives you items. I thought he had items that you could buy. That's kind of a bummer. Okay. I think there's another encounter over here too, but I think it's just an unknown, which really doesn't do a lot. Oh. Pokemon history shows the most recently obtained Pokemon. Does it though? Ah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, it goes back to you, and then we got yep. You evolved. Yep. You hatched, got you. You evolved, got you. Okay. That's kind of handy, actually. How do I make this smaller? How do I make it just go away? There we go. Hello, Mr. Eggman. Oh, you don't have an egg for me? Did I already get the only egg I'm gonna get? Can't believe we almost lost, Oh, shoot. Leonard. I don't know how I forgot that name. We almost lost Leonard. That was... rough. Don't remember how to get here. Was it just as easy as go to the very last one and pop? Alright, let's see. Does this have... This does have a name. I am curious, however... if there's anything in here, or if it's just unknown. It is just unknown. But might not be bad to have a psychic type. You know? What do your base stats look like? 48, 72, 48, 72, 48, 48. Okay, that's really bad. And you're just psychic type? Do you have a cool ability? Levitate. Would have preferred a Mischievous. I don't even know if I'm gonna go after one. I'm looking to see if Salacion Ruins has anything in here that I need. How many levels are there? Oh my. Just showing me all these different, like, side chambers and stuff. There's a repel that I can get in here. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's an encounter there, but it's honestly just unknown. And I just don't see anywhere where unknown is gonna come into the team. If I lose Jiraiya, then maybe. Alright, Route 210. New encounter, assuming that it's not a Pokemon that I already have. But like I said earlier, almost every route has... Alright, there we go. Bonsly. Cool. Bonsly it is. We're gonna hit you with the Stun Spore. Really? You're gonna make it so I can't run? I don't know if this Absorb is gonna kill you or not. 6 levels under. A super effective move, but it's only base power 20. Like, that's a really weak move. Don't. Okay, perfect. Yellow's fine. We can work with yellow. Flail? What are you, a Snorlax? Shout out to my Pokemon Unite players. Alright. We've got a Bonsly. And unless I get a Phantom, we're just going to name you... Oh. Tree. Alright. Well, we got some things done. I tell you what, it never ceases to amaze me how long it takes to get from, you know, just one route to the next and do just a handful of things, because it's already been 40 minutes. So we're gonna end the episode right here, and we will pick up again tomorrow. Actually, you guys are seeing this on Wednesday. I will upload on Thanksgiving, so I am gonna record for me tomorrow, Wednesday. I may actually even record tomorrow's episode like right after this one, just so I don't have to worry about it the day before Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And then Friday, I am planning on doing a live stream here on YouTube. So if you have made it up this far through the Nuzlocke, and you are, you know, watching before Thanksgiving or Black Friday, you know, the day before or the day after Thanksgiving, I will be live streaming. So let's do a quick little save. And I appreciate your guys' support. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Bye.